Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can everybody hear me okay? All right. We're really glad that you're here today. And I know that the weather is just a little bit toasty. It's a little bit humid. So we're going to try to get things moving along as quick as we can. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Cliff Black, and it is my pleasure to be the mayor of the city of Muleshoe. I want to welcome a few folks that we have here today.
Ace of Cakes.
With United States Representative Randy Nagelbauer's office, we have Mary Whistler with us, and we have Mr. Ray Ibarra. State Representative Warren Chisholm's office, we have Mr. Warren Chisholm and his lovely wife, Omega. Of course, there's a lot of people involved in this thing that we need to thank, and those thank yous will come as we progress here in a few minutes. I want to thank Chef Duff Goldman. Wonderful staff and his film crew for being here this week. They are with the Charm City Cakes Bakery, and they're from Baltimore, Maryland. The production and filming crew is from California, and for those of you who don't know where that is, it's on the other side of Clovis. We want to thank them for being here. Some of the other folks that we want to thank is the police department that helped them. The Chef Goldman and his wonderful group has got to go out to the shooting range while they've been here. They've been here for several days. This morning we got to go out to Good Times Arena out at Gary and Cheryl Morris's place, and they did some filming with the whole crew riding mules this morning. And we want to thank Dale and Kay Griswold for helping set that up. And let me tell you, I think they all enjoyed that, and it was not what we call a rodeo. I think everything ran really smooth. And I think the staff found out that Mr. Goldman is more stubborn than any of the mules that were out there. So I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on here. This thing, the adventure that we're having today, this event, it started a little over a year ago. It started because Chief Frieda had an idea that he would like to help make this happen. And we had a dedication here of a new police facility, which is wonderful, and it began there with some correspondence and stuff, and he then went to Janet Claiborne, who is head of economic development with the city of Muleshoe, and Janet began a search that went through the State of Texas Film Committee and finally ended up with a production company in California. And like I say, this took more than a year of diligent hard work to make all of this happen. Now, this is Mr. Goldman and his group's first visit to the state of Texas. I don't know that there's any place they could have chosen in the state of Texas that would have been better to be their first visit. You know, there's nothing like meeting a bunch of good old homegrown, wonderful people that are the root of our country on your first visit. And I think they'll agree that they've had a good time, and we've had a good time having them here. So, I want to... So, in that thank you, I want to thank Police Chief Brian Frieda for this idea in the beginning, and then I want to thank Janet Claiborne for her diligent hard work, and everybody connected with the city of Muleshoe for getting this all to work like it. They've also, while they were here, they've been to the shooting range, they've been out and rode the mule, they visited the Heritage Center, where some of the work with the cake and stuff was done. They've spent some time filming around Muleshoe, and as far as we know, this fall, sometime the end of September or shortly afterward, this program will air on national TV. So when we get those dates, we will publicize those dates so everybody can enjoy that show. And at this time, I would like to introduce Chief Brian Frieda.
Thank you, Mayor. I appreciate you being here, sir. Well, another beautiful day in West Texas, right? Outstanding. Look at the crowd. Man, I can't thank you enough for taking the time out of your schedules to be here with us today. This is really, really a neat thing for us. I'm not ashamed to admit it, I'm a huge, huge fan of Chef Duff and his staff and his crew. They do some really outstanding stuff with cake. I'm totally jealous. I wish I had that much talent, but don't have it. I would like to thank Janet Claiborne. You know, I kind of stumbled across this and thought about it, but she's the one that made it happen. She stayed on the film commission down in Austin. She stayed with the production company in Los Angeles, and it all turned out really well. But what we're going to do right now is a really quick presentation. And if I can get, they're going to bring this stuff out. We're going to make a presentation to Chef Duff and his crew. So, with that being said, are you ready to see? Okay. All the way from Baltimore, Maryland, USA, and spending almost 2 solid weeks in an RV across this great nation of ours. I'm pleased and so proud that they've come to see us. Is Chef Duff from Charm City Cakes out of Baltimore.
What's up, Muleshoe? Man, we've been having a blast. I got to ride, see that big white mule over there? That's Christian. I was riding him earlier today. And I figured out why they say stubborn as a mule. But I want one of those hats. All right, now here's the deal. Okay, everybody, do me a favor. Put your cameras down for 1 second. Okay, put them in your pocket or put them around your wrist or something. I want to try an experiment. Okay, everybody put cameras down, okay. Right? Everybody got their hands free? Okay, everybody show me your hands, Okay, good. All right, now, I've seen this in movies. I want to see if this happens. The stars at night are big and bright. In the heart of Texas. Oh my God, it worked! Awesome! All right, you guys want to see the cake? You want to meet the rest of the crew? All right, so I got Jeff. I got Anna. I got Jessica. I got Mary Alice. They're waiting right back there. All right, bring it on up.
Okay.
So we did our homework here, and this is a real Muleshoe mule riding hat. It's not a cowboy hat. It's a mule riding hat. We got a Muleshoe underneath the hat. We got a little clever pun. Hats off to the Muleshoe PD. Oh, and we got a Muleshoe PD patrolman's badge. And if you guys look closely on the Texas, right here, there's the Kickin' Mule. It's right in the middle. And we actually moved the star on the flag, and we moved it to where Muleshoe is. Hope you like it.
try to get some away as we get going on. We have a small token of our appreciation and a presentation we'd like to make to you and your staff. I would say Christmas in July, but we're still in June. Well, for each one of the staff members is a genuine Muleshoe with a cutout of the state of Texas, along with the state flag and star. On behalf of us at the Muleshoe Police Department, I know that you will share this with your staff and whatnot. This is a shadow box put together with the shoulder patches of the Muleshoe Police Department, our uniform patch, the insignia that we so proudly carry on the front of our building, the genuine Muleshoe, and as of today, you are Chef of the Muleshoe Police Department.
Chief, I'm absolutely overwhelmed. I wondered, did you guys do a background check before you... Okay, good, all right, I'm just making sure. Thank you very much. It's incredible. So you know, there's a lot of people that are gonna laugh when they see this on TV. Like, you switch sides, really?
This is the second badge. The man, we had a slight snafu. They actually put cheap on the front badge.
You said it was a good shot, though.
You're a good shot. So, there we go.
Thanks, Muleshoe! Chief, you want to cut that cake? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Falls off, it's off. Job's done.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like looking for your bag.
And just so you guys know, the police chief of Baltimore does not have a 100-gallon brisket smoker in his front yard. And he's never invited me over. But this one did. All right, before we take a break, I want to try something. I have another experiment. I want to see if Christian likes cake. Christian the Mule. Okay, in 1 sec, we're going to bring him up here.